but they're not in their graves.
Well, hello there, my creatures of the night, and welcome to another bone-chilling episode of Saturday Night Horror Theater! On tonight's bone-chilling episode, we'll be reviewing the new film, Ready or Not. Like all my new film reviews, I'm going to keep it short, sweet, simple, and to the motherfucking point. Alright, ghouls and gals, let's get it started. Ready or Not stars Samara Weaving and Adam Brody and this actor right here and this actress right here and this actress right here. This film has basically a really good ensemble cast. I really enjoyed the cast of this film. I felt like they were really well acted. They all gave a bunch of good performances and nobody really felt like they weren't trying. But I will say the two people that really stood out in this film were Samara Weaving, who is not Margot Robbie, who she really looks like a lot, and Adam Brody, who stood out a lot in this film. He kind of almost stole the show in this film. Excuse me, that was a good one.
You are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Anyways, like I was saying, Ready or Not is a very well-acted film. It's a very charismatic film that has a lot of personality to spare. It has a bunch of twists and turns. It's a fucking wild, fucking gory ride, and I really fucking enjoyed it. But before I get into all of that, let me tell you what this motherfucker is about. Ready or Not is about newlyweds Grace and Nick is, I believe his name is Nick in the film. I may be incorrect.
You were wrong, you were mistaken. Faces aren't bones and heads are shaken. You tried your stupid best, you took a stupid guess. You were wrong, you were wrong, you were wrong.
This character right here who plays the husband in the film, and Samara Weaving, who plays the bride in the film. Well, Samara Weaving's character Grace marries into this really rich high society family who's made their money from board games and collectibles and all that sort of thing, and they're having the wedding ceremony and stuff like that, and the wedding ceremony ends, and her husband informs her that they have to play a game, and this is the way that she gets initiated into the family, so to speak.
At midnight, you have to play a game.
A game.
And then you are officially part of the family.
And they tell her that this family is based on tradition and that their whole fortune was brought upon again from the selling of board games and collectibles and such. And so they lure her, well, not really lure her, they invite her into this room that they call the music room, and they have a meeting and they make her pick a playing card out of this kind of contraption slash box that shoots out a card, and the card that she picks is hide and seek, and that's the game that they have to play. And unfortunately, their version of hide and seek is a lot different than the version of hide and seek that we may know. Their version of hide and seek is the bride hides and everybody else in the family tries to find her, and when they find her, they have to fucking kill her. And it was insane to see that, ghouls and gals. I mean, I really thought that this film wasn't going to be good at all. I didn't really expect anything from this film aside from it being maybe like kind of fun and kind of gory, and boy was I wrong. This film is really funny. This film is really smart. It's very charismatic. It has a lot of personality. It's very well acted. Like I said, it has so many twists and turns, and it's one hell of a fucking ride. I really suggest that you ghouls and gals get out there and fucking watch this movie. This movie is a blood-soaked, humorous fucking film, and I can't say how much I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so fucking much. Again, Samara Weaving and Adam Brody are the two shining stars of this film. This film almost kind of feels like it was made specifically for these two actors because they shine like a motherfucker in this film. And also one thing that I couldn't help but think is, like, as I was watching the movie, Samara Weaving's character is actually pretty fucking smart. She did one thing in the film that not a lot of people do in movies. There's this one scene where they're trying to run her over with the car, and usually in a movie when that's happening, the person just keeps running straight and they never jump to the side. Well, my girl Grace, aka Samara Weaving, jumps to the fucking side. I always think that in movies. I'm like, why don't you just jump to the fucking side? The car's not gonna turn quick enough to fucking hit you. You're gonna be on the fucking side. And she did that, and I fucking wanted to stand up and be like, yes, yes, you win, 2019 for just doing that one fucking thing. Like, oh god, and she's smart. Since she's small, she uses, like, you know, her smallness to her advantage. And I don't want to get too much into it because that is Spoiler Nation, and I don't want to spoil this movie for you because I want y'all to watch this movie. This movie deserves to be watched. And I know this movie might not make a bajillion dollars because it's going up against a bunch of other big movies, but in a summer full of remakes and sequels and Marvel and Disney, we need to support films like this. This is a smaller but very well put together film. This film, I have to say, deserves your money, and I really think y'all should go out there and watch it. Go out and watch Ready or Not, and that's kind of all I can say about it, guys. I don't want to get too much into it. I want y'all to watch it, and that's all I got to say. Watch Ready or Not. I'll see you in the next one.